So is Elon Musk trying to totally botch this Twitter deal, or is he just trolling, or is he trying to get a better price? Hello and welcome to Sweet Home California. My name is Jennifer, and anyhow, on another Twitter thread, Elon Musk is basically questioning whether what the value is of Twitter and saying that he's not going to move forward with it unless this issue with fake accounts and bots can be resolved. Twitter has maintained that they believe that only about 5% of their user accounts are fake or automated bot accounts. Um, Elon, in his Twitter thread, was saying that he believes it could be 20% or even more. And of course, what difference does that make? Well, the difference that it makes is that your profitability of the company and what advertisers are willing to pay. If it were to come out that half the Twitter users are really just fakes or spam accounts that are just trying to influence other users, then the value to an advertiser to advertise to those fake accounts basically goes down to nothing. Now, if the advertisers are using the spam bots and the fake accounts to influence people, then that's another story. But I don't know if that's what they're doing. I think it's more about the politics of it and everything, and trying to influence what people are thinking. So, what is the purpose of these spam accounts and fake accounts? What are they? Why do people bother? Obviously, to do something like that would cost whoever's behind this. It would cost them money. Well, if these fake accounts or spam accounts are interacting with real people and with celebrities and with policymakers, and they're saying all one thing, that they're saying, we believe that this is the policy decision that you need to make, then that can't but help influence those policymakers and those corporate uh, leaders to change their behavior, because they then are getting a false view of the world and what their constituents want, what their consumers want. So by having all these fake accounts on there, it can certainly change the direction of policies and laws, and um, you know how different companies are operating. And they first started talking a lot about this in 2016, where they were thinking that a certain presidential candidate were was being helped by Russian spam and bot farms to try and influence people. Well, it seems now though that all those spam accounts and the fake accounts might more likely be on the left side of the political aisle. For instance, when Elon started discussing this need to clear out the spam bots, all of a sudden, left figures, left celebrities, were losing hundreds of thousands of followers. At the same time, people on the right were gaining hundreds of thousands of followers. So it's almost like, they wanted to maintain the total number of subscribers that, Twitter did, but because they were getting rid of these fake people, they had to reinstate real people. I don't know. What are your thoughts? Let me know in the description down below. But as for what Elon's endgame is, I'd also like to know what your thoughts are on that. Does he really want to buy Twitter? Is this a way for him to try and get out of the deal altogether? Right now, Twitter is trading, I think, somewhere around $36 a share. That is way down from what his offer price of $54.20. So, is he just trying to, implode the company, or is he trying to renegotiate it? That, he said in his Twitter thread that his offer was based on Twitter having accurate SEC filings. And those filings include, of course, the number of real people that they have on their platform. Um, the current CEO, Aguilar, I believe is how you pronounce his name, he was insisting that it is, an accurate reflection. It's not necessarily exact. It's based on real people reviewing thousands of accounts a day, and basically a human being deciding whether or not this particular account is real or fake. Well, I'm not really sure how accurate that might be. There's such a thing as, with statistics. When I took a statistics class for my psychology degree, the very first day, the professor says, there are lies, damn lies, and then there are statistics. So whenever you take what you claim is a representative sample, right away the whole thing may be skewed because of how you took the sample. So all those things have to be answered, and we'll see where this goes. But I definitely would like to hear your thoughts as to whether you think, what do you think Elon Musk's motivations are, and what do you think the end result is going to be? Do you think that Twitter is going to implode? Will Elon get a better deal? Will this be able to go through? Will the feds, who supposedly may be doing a investigation into this, will they blow up the whole deal? Also, how does Project Veritas's latest video play into all of this? Uh, you'll definitely have to take a look at that video. I'm not going to put a link directly to it, but Project Veritas, and you'll be able to find it without any problem, assuming it's still on YouTube. And if it's not, I'm sure you'll be able to find it directly on Project Veritas's website. But in that video, the Twitter employee was being recorded undercover, so he wasn't. He was aware he was being recorded, and he made such statements such as the employees at Twitter are commie as F, but he said the whole word, and that they are much more of a socialist. They run things more in a socialist way than a capitalist way. For instance, he only went to work about 4 hours last quarter. Most people work 40 hours a week, 4 hours in a quarter. That's 3 months. And that mental health is very important, and that there are a number of people who will just take off for a few months and then come back, and then they'll do their best work when they get back. Yeah, I don't understand how a company can continue to operate like that. How is it that they can pay their employees to work 4 hours a quarter? Um, how is that going to go when Elon Musk hears that particular interview? And yeah, I can understand then why a number of the Twitter employees are very upset at the prospect of Elon Musk coming in, because I can't imagine he can run Tesla with employees coming to work for 4 hours and a quarter, for mental health. Anyhow, I appreciate you watching. Please see the links down below. I have a number of different links there, so you can kind of get a well-rounded perspective of what people are thinking about it out there. And please share, like, and comment, and I will talk to you next time. God bless.